to another Demarcation Media Mega Blocks review. Because today we have Yankee Squad. Yes, the infamous, the one and only, the probably most expensive of the Fireteam sets to date. And I did not think that I would ever make this review purely because of how pricey this is. Here we are though. Unexpected things happen, miracles happen, and here we are. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at that box. So the layout of this box is pretty standard for a Mega Fireteam set. It's got really nice art. They're on some sort of a slightly junglish planet, probably a ring, and we get to see all of our Marines in action. Nice big muzzle flare there. There's the Flame Marine. I like how all of the fire stuff is going this direction, and it directs your attention to the one figure that you can see. I think that's really smart. Got a big Rec Pack sticker slapped on here, because these came with Rec Packs. Halo 4 Chief. Up on the top, we get to see our whole squad. Mega Bloks logo. Around the back, interchangeable armor system, because this came out back when this was a brand new thing and worth advertising. Let's see, what? Can we see the year? Where's the year? 2015. Holy crap. That was a long time ago. But yeah, we get to see all of our accessories, everything inside. We get to see the troopers here. For once, they seem to be mostly accurate, because a lot of times Mega would make these renders have like weird armor stuff or whatever. But yeah, really nice looking box, very iconic. Let's get it open. All right, we just need to pop some tape. Will be the best spot to do that. Right here. All right. Always close your knives. So we have a bag of parts. Some bags of figures. Here is the Rec Pack, which I'm not going to show on screen. And instructions. Another figure, and then we need to free our Flame Marine. Come here, buddy. There we go. Ah, come on now. Get out of here. You've been in here for about 10 years now. Oh, hey, what? Come back. This is actually the shoulder armor that they use for Spartan Lock. Oh, it's a bit loose. That's why it keeps coming off. But there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and build this, and we're going to take a closer look. And there we go, it is all put together. The total build time was like 8 minutes, which is really not bad at all. Most of the time is just spent popping the figures together. And you get a singular extra piece all alone, just in case you happen to lose one of the barrels. I don't know, that's a bit of a weird extra. But anyway, let's go ahead, look at the figures, starting with that sergeant. I called him a sergeant, but I don't actually know if he's a sergeant or not. He's just a Marine officer, and I am really happy to get another Marine officer. They only came in a handful of sets, and Mega has since kind of stopped doing them, so it's kind of special to get one. This guy in particular really makes me think of Acadian from 40K, just the way that the undersuit's tan, and then he's got the green armor, and then the big backpack. It just is very Warhammer-y to me. He's got the classic Halo Wars armor in that green, of course, tan undersuit. The head looks really good. The hat's kind of a darker tan, matches the undersuit a little bit. And then the head looks surprisingly good, despite the fact that it's just pinhole eyes. Like, it's not bad at all. He comes armed with a Halo 4 and 5 BR, which is kind of interesting. And then he's got a nice dark green comms pack, which makes sense since he's like the ranking officer here. He'd want to have an easy way to, get in contact with command. Really solid figure. Absolutely fantastic to have him at the head of this squad. Up next is the Flame Marine that you see in the package, and he comes armed, of course, with his flamethrower, which is the same piece as we get on all of the Halo Wars Hellbringers. It's 2 pieces. I didn't actually know this at first, but it's 2 pieces there, and then you plug those together, and they almost look like a seamless piece. Get the tube to the fuel pack. Looks pretty nice. It's such a big and heavy weapon, though. It's a little bit hard to pose the figure in anything other than a flamethrowing pose. The figure himself looks great. He's got black Mark IV Spartan lower legs, since they're a bit more armored down there. And then, of course, he's got the normal armor that all the Hellbringers get, but it's in this nice green. The head is done pretty well. There's a little bit of a meh spot on the one side, but for the most part, it's done decently well. And then you also got the pipes going around the back and the sides, which is pretty cool. Not every Flame Marine has those painted or printed, I guess I should say, but this guy does, so it's nice to see that. It always just looks better when those little tubes stand out. I don't know, it just makes the figure flow together better. He does, unfortunately, have a bit of the hand issue, the wobbly hand problem. So I'm going to have to fix that. Again, easily fixed. If you don't know how to fix that, I'll put the card for the video up in the corner. But yeah, it's mostly just an annoyance that every time I get it now, I'm just like, ugh, this again? Like, come on, Mega. And then we get 2 of the Halo Wars Marines. And in my opinion, this is peak Marine design. These are my absolute favorites. And this color scheme looks so good on them. The Battle for the Ark Marines have been my kind of #1 favorite design color-wise that Mega has done for these dudes. But these might take that spot because it just works so well. And again, big Cadian vibes from the both of them. You get a old style SMG with the one guy, and then the other guy gets a shotgun, which is the thinner style shotgun. It's not too bad. I just prefer the thicker style. And then you get a backpack on each of them. And the backpack is not the same green as their armor. It's kind of a slightly darker green. So it's nice that there's a little bit of variation there. But yeah, the fact that there's 2 of these in the set is really nice because back when these came out, you get 2 of them and suddenly you have a whole squad of just these guys. And it's just a good idea on Mega's part. The visors are a little bit on the edges. I'm a little bit okay with letting that slide since it's black that's underneath, or I guess that maybe the black is overspilling. It makes them look a little bit dirty, so I'm kind of okay with that. It doesn't just look misprinted. So it's like, I'll let that slide, but they could be printed better. I have seen Halo Wars Marine helmets printed better. And the build is this standalone. I'm assuming this is an automated turret because it sure does not have a place for you to operate it. Now, it's got this as the front. So if it's got legs here, I guess to keep it from the recoil, whereas the front doesn't need it because it's not tipping forward. But yeah, you can set the legs down. It swivels all the way around. It can go way down, so you can't get close to this thing. And it can go way up, so it could take out Banshees as they fly by. It's really nice. It's actually really nice. It makes me think of the Helldivers Sentry Turrets, particularly the autocannon one. I hear the autocannon noise in my head while I look at this. So that's pretty cool. Mega, see, if you made Helldivers, this is like pretty much a perfect Sentry Turret build. You probably just need to shrink it down a tiny bit. It'd be perfect. It's even got the round, but it's yeah, come on. Helldivers, it's perfect. But yeah, it's a nice piece. You can add it into any UNSC base, any UNSC fortifications. I do plan on doing a diorama with these, so I'm interested to see how I can work it in because I have two Yankee Squad sets that are going to go into a diorama. So I'm very curious to see how I can use them. But yeah, plenty of articulation. Looks really solid. This is the sort of thing that I like them doing a lot. Well, there you have it. That is UNSC Yankee Squad. Honestly, this is pretty much a perfect set. My only, I guess, complaint, I don't know. If I had to ask for anything else with this set, I would have loved to see either a couple bushes, a couple bush pieces, or a couple sandbags, just so that the fortification could be built up kind of around the turret. But other than that, it's pretty much perfect. Perfect selection of figures. I see why this is the most sought after Marine pack, or Fire Team pack, I guess I should say. Let me know it down in the comments. Do you have this set? What do you think of it? Is this one that you're trying to get? It's one that, like I said, I never really expected to review just because it's so expensive nowadays, but here we are. So I would love to hear what you guys think down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.